Welcome, everybody. This is your man, Coach Donald Williams, Southern Utah. Welcome back to the Basketball Blueprint. My guest, Coach, what's up, Rico?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I see you got that Timberwolves shirt on.
Yeah, you know what's going on, man. We play the Clippers tonight. So.
Okay. You down in L.A.?
Yep.
All right. So our special guest in this first episode, we have Jamir Simpson. He is our leading scorer with Southern Utah. He's averaging 16.7 points a game right now for us. Jamir, what's good, baby?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Glad to have you here. We won last night, so we are 8-2, and getting ready for Arizona on Saturday, brother. So, Jamir, my first question for you, man, is just tell everybody, where you from, where you grew up, and then the last NAIA team you played for.
Okay, so I'm from Lima, Ohio.
Lima.
The last team I played for at NAIA was the University of Parkside.
Okay.
I mean, not Parkside. I mean, University of Pikeville, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Pikeville. And then after Pikeville, I just went up to D2 and went to the University of Parkside.
How was that experience for you playing at the NAIA and D2 level, and now you're playing in the WAC on the D1 level?
I would say coming out of high school, that was my only offer, averaging 18 and 10 a game. So I would say it was a good experience for me to see the NAIA level at the highest. It was a good conference, good division. And then moving up to Parkside, it was a little hard, but then after seeing everything and experiencing it, it got way better. And then I got to elevate my game more. And just coming here to Southern Utah, it was amazing. I mean, Utah is it's a great place to be, great place for you to focus. So
Utah. So you love the cold? You love it up there?
I mean, it's not really cold because me being in Wisconsin for 2 years, it was really cold up there. So I'm kind of used to it.
Nice. How have you been playing this season so far? How's your individual game, your performance been so far this season?
I would say I'm doing good right now. Got a little things to work on to get better at, but the season just beginning really. So.
Yep.
So now you redshirted last year.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, how hard that was for you to decide to redshirt last year and watch the team struggle last year.
Yeah, it was kind of a hard decision. I mean, at that time, I didn't want to give up my eligibility to play half of a season. So sitting there and seeing the atmosphere of Division I, it was really exciting. Like, I wanted to be out there with the team because I knew I could help them win and help them do more offensively and defensively.
Who do y'all have next coming up?
Arizona.
At home?
At their house.
Ooh, y'all get to see my guy Jaden Bradley.
Yeah, we get to see Jaden.
Yeah, he's a North Carolina kid.
Yeah, we get to see him. For sure, we get to see Jaden Bradley. With Caleb Love and, the rest of the crew.
I love it.
What things you like about this year's team, Jamir? And got to give Coach Clay Tucker some credit. That's one of our assistant coaches who really believed in Jamir and thought he would be really good. And he said that to Coach Jeter and the whole staff that, this kid can play. He just hadn't had an opportunity to play on this level. So tell me what things you like about this year's team.
Everyone is freely and open to pass or get into their own bag. So I would say everyone's just having fun, really. It's not a lot of attitudes or a lot of back talking this year than it was last year.
Definitely, Jamir is part of the Three Amigos. I call him Don Ford and Tavy Jackson the Three Amigos. So, okay. But two of the Amigos didn't play yesterday. So Jamir played by he had two of his amigos on the bench. They hurt, So they be ready for Arizona though. But we had some guys that stepped up last night, like JT Langston played well. He ended up with like 14 and 7, and I think Jamir had 13 and 7. So they led us in rebounding last night. But Langston played pretty well last night.
Nice. So what are some goals for you for the team this year that you're looking to accomplish that you want to get done?
Team-wise or individual?
Both.
Okay, so team-wise, I would say be one of the highest teams in the WAC, probably number one at that, and hopefully make the tournament. That's one of the big goals right there.
Yes, sir.
Individual-wise is lead the conference in scoring and just keep my numbers up and get a better three-point percentage this year. I know last year or the previous year I was at 35, so I'm going to try to get higher than that.
That's good. Yeah, you get higher than 35, you see that. Hey, we want to see progress.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all I'm seeing, man, progress.
Now, Dad played at Ohio State Buckeyes. I won't say what Jalen Rose called Ohio State Buckeyes. I can't say that on air. But his dad played for Ohio State. His dad played against Jimmy Jackson in high school and then was going to Ohio State to play with Jimmy Jack, and then Jimmy Jack ran to the NBA on him. Yeah. But he played against the 5'5", and so Jamir, just did you get to watch any of Dad old tapes of him playing at Ohio State?
I actually got to watch a couple. I think it was against Penn State, and then one was against might have been Michigan State. But seeing that atmosphere, like back in the day, how they played, it was real back then in the Big Ten.
Yeah, the Big Ten was real back then. Man, 5'5", Ohio State, Michigan State, Wisconsin. Like it's a little different than what it was back then. But man, that atmosphere back in the day used to be off the hook. So, and his dad was one of the best players in Lima, Ohio. Matter of fact, I think he led his high school in
two-time Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, Mr. Basketball, and I think Dad is the all-time leading scorer maybe at his high school.
Yeah.
So his dad was the dude. He ain't quite like his daddy, but he close. He close.
He close.
Yeah, he halfway there.
I love it. So you say you shot 35% last year, and you want to get that. What did you average point wise?
16.
You was definitely getting buckets. Buckets. Okay, I was ready to talk some trash, man. You ain't get no buckets. You get some buckets. That's good production, man.
I appreciate it.
Real good.
Jamir, talk about your relationship with Coach Jeter and, how you feel like he trusts you on the court this year.
I feel like from last year, getting to know him and all that, it's been a real good relationship. Like, we kind of see eye to eye. We can talk about everything. Feel like he trusts me to, if I got to bring the ball up or I got to be the four-man, any position that I play, like he's always there and got trust in it. So I feel like I can be at full confidence here.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you, last year Jeter was mad, boy. He decided the red shirt. He was like, man, come on, man, and play. But I think he knew what he could do for us last year, and we're seeing that this year. Like I said, again, he's our leading scorer. Don Ford is the second leading scorer, and I think Tavy Jack is the third leading scorer for us. And so we got a good mixture of things going on right here, and I think he have built a really good relationship with Coach Jeter, which is something we really need with him. And he's got a great relationship with the rest of the assistant coaches, of course. But him and Coach Jeter relationship has definitely evolved. So,
I like it. And what would you say the biggest difference from last year's team, to this year's team from what you experiencing so far? Just chemistry-wise, like the guys getting along, do y'all hang out? Like, what's the vibes?
Chemistry-wise, I would say everything was good with last year's team and this year's team. But, like, on the floor, we really ain't have no point guard last year. He was kind of like a two guard. And then with their lineup last year, they really didn't have nobody to go get a bucket. Like, they had people that would try to force something, but they ain't had nobody that could be consistent and run off with a quick 5 or 10 to get them a good start.
Yeah. Got it. You guys actually like each other? Y'all hang out?
Yeah, we hang out a lot. This
Good.
group of guys, I would say, like, everyone gels, everyone like likes each other, everyone, like, people don't have a problem.
Shoot, Jamir had Thanksgiving dinner at his house. Some of the players came over there, man. Had Thanksgiving with him and his girl, man. So he cooked a little bit.
Yeah,
Man, I know you didn't cook. Your girl did that.
I did a little bit, but she did most of it. Had to get the team together, though.
That's what's up, man. That's good.
He said
That's
he don't like turkey because it be dry. So I had to send him a picture of my wife turkey. It was real juicy.
good. Juicy. I love it.
Now go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask him about I see he's a business management major.
Yes, I was. I just changed to general studies because they wanted me to stay an extra year because my credits all didn't come.
Got it.
They added it to, like, smaller courses, I guess. So, but I still take business classes, though.
Nice. So what was the goal with that? Where are you going with that, or what do you want to do post Southern Utah?
Really get into real estate. And then I also have my own shoe business that I clean and restore shoes, like take creases out, clean, all that. So
You do that right now?
yeah.
I like this guy, Don. This guy right here, entrepreneur, baby.
Yeah, trying to get a little something going. I do want to start a clothing brand. I got it tatted on me, Humble Beast, so I really want to get that started soon.
Humble Beast is the name of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, it's interesting, man. I like this.
Well,
That's good.
I think as he continued to evolve as a player, right, at Southern Utah, and he continue to put up numbers and we win games, I think that helps his brand. And then it also helps him with, getting some NBA looks and all of that good stuff because we've had some scouts already come see him and Don Ford and Tavy Jack. So he's making good progress for sure. And, he's turning some heads. So we just got to continue to turn some heads. So right now we 8-2. So talk a little bit about this fast start we had. This first time in school history that the school went 4-0. So we did make some history there. But just talk about the fast start we've had so far.
I would say it's pretty good, We having fun out there and just trying to do our thing, and then having our bench players into it and trying to get them in the game too as well. It's just exciting to see because they put in the work just like we do. So everything's been great right so far.
Nice. And now we got, like I said, we got the big one coming up on Saturday, Arizona, which is my scout. But
tighten up.
Yeah, but we're excited. We're excited about it. Another national TV game and getting a chance to play another big school, and kind of redeem ourselves from the UCLA game. I think on that 10-day road trip, Rico, guys got tired legs, and we don't want to take anything away from UCLA because they kicked our butt. They gave us a good old-fashioned butt whooping, but we did what we thought we could do on the road trip, which is go 2-2. And after we looked at the Loyola Chicago game, we very well could have won that game. We were right there, ended up losing that one like 76-72. But then got to San Diego, and then we were able to beat San Diego and really played very well against Idaho. I actually believe the Idaho game is probably the best game we played all year, to be honest with you. We came out ready to play that. But San Diego game was exciting just because we played a guard named KJ Bradley that we recruited real hard. So he said he was going to give us 30. He gave us 28.
Oh,
but we walked away with the win. So he can keep his 28. We got the W. So, but it was a good road trip. Sometimes I think these guys was like, they were a little tired because that that 10-day road trip was almost like an NBA road trip. You know how the NBA on the road like that. And so I think it was good for us to have that road trip. Now, coming here in December, we got like I said, we got Arizona Saturday, and then we got finals next week. So hopefully he's prepared for his finals. But we got finals next week, and then the week after that we got 2 more games on the road: New Mexico State, UT Rio Grande, and then we finish up on December 1st against NAU, Northern Arizona. And then Coach will give these guys a little bit of a break. Don't know how long a break they're going to get, but they'll get a little bit of a break.
I like it. Jamir, you what are you doing, if anything at all? Obviously, a lot of pressure, being in your situation. You being a leading scorer, so you clearly leading the team right now in that way, and I'm pretty sure some other ways as well, even listening to you, how you hosted the team over at Thanksgiving. Those are all things that real leaders do, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you what are you doing for your mental health, if anything at all? Or what are your thoughts on mental health and just how you keeping yourself grounded and at peace so that you are able to perform at the level you performing?
I would just say just being me right now, just working out and just trying to finish school. Graduating is a big goal for me right now because it's a curse in our family. Like none of the men of my family have graduated college, so this would be a big goal for me and a good achievement. So I'm trying to knock that out as well.
Sounds like you just staying focused on the mission.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can tell. That's good stuff, man.
So no, that's pretty impressive, Jamir. Like, I know how important that is because I'm the first one in my family to get a college degree, and so I know that was very important for my mom because none of the men in my family had a degree, and you don't understand how much that degree do for you until you have it.
Right.
I mean, without it, I wouldn't be able to coach college basketball.
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to coach at San Jose State or College of Southern Nevada and even here. So getting that degree is very important, and I don't think sometimes people don't understand how important it is, and it puts another meaning on it for you being the first one in the family to do it, just like it did for me, man. And so I know that was one of the proudest moments for my mom personally to see me get my degree, my college degree. So Rico, I don't know how long Coach gonna give them for Christmas break, because one of his things, we were gone for so long, right, for the 10-day road trip. Coach was worried. He was worried about these dudes coming back and getting back in shape, just because being here is a different type of shape in this altitude.
Yeah.
So we were laughing about that, but I think he'll at least give them to the 27th or the 28th, because our next game would be the first conference game would be January 4th against Grand Canyon at Grand Canyon. So we'll have a big dog on the first game. I'm excited about that, though.
Yeah, Greg K is supposed to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, they number 1 right now.
Okay, we're coming for that, though. We're coming for that.
For sure.
Love it. When is that conference game start?
January 4th. Yeah, January 4th. Well, that's our
30
first
days out.
Yeah,
Right.
January 4th, and that's the first game of the season in conference. And then we open up with back-to-back home games like UT Arlington and I can't remember what the other one is, but then we got back-to-back home games. So, but we're excited about Grand Canyon.
Right.
We owe them to play better because they put it on us last year.
Well, new year this year. They better come in woke.
So one of my last questions for you, Jamir, is how do you feel about the WAC picking us last?
I don't really get into all that because at my previous school we was picked last and we ended up winning the regular season. So I would just say just stay humble. Like anything can go either way. So I'm just excited to play. I watched all last year and got to see. So this is my time, my moment. I'm just ready to play the whole season, the whole conference. It's going to be fun.
I love it. But I'm pretty sure there got to be some sort of motivation to you, though. They picked y'all last, bro.
It's definitely motivation for sure because it's a couple teams on there I know that's way below us, but I'm going to just keep it humble, and we're going to wait till that time comes.
Humble beast. I like it. Jamir, where can we find you on social media, man? Let the people know where they can see you, follow you, keep track of what you got going, man.
You can follow me on Instagram at humble_beast_mir.
Cool business, man. Well, y'all make sure y'all follow Jamir, keep up with him, and just keep wishing him all the success, man. Proud of everything you're doing, Jamir. Congratulations on all of it, too.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the opportunity to come on this podcast today.
Hey, just give it to him one more time.
Humble_beast_mir.
All right. Thank you, Jamir. Well, again, everyone, we just had Jamir Simpson on here, our lead scorer. We play Saturday on CBS against Arizona. That's an early game, folks, so y'all going to have to get up early. That's a 12 p.m. game. And then we have New Mexico State December 16th and UT Rio Grande December 18th. And then our next home game will be December 21st against Northern Arizona. We owe them from last year also. They beat us at the buzzer last year, so we definitely owe them a game. And I think it's a $5 ticket for December 21st, as long as they get it in the next 12 hours. So
Get it.
So
get on it.
But, man, I want to just say thank you, Jamir, for coming on the show, the basketball blueprint, baby. And we'll be right back with you. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Basketball Blueprint. We have a special guest for you from North Carolina, Rico boy, Ed Cooke. Welcome, Ed. How you doing, my man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. Now, Ed, North Carolina A&T graduate. He's the owner, founder of Grind Academy, director of Team United. He played his college basketball at Oxnard College. 20 years coaching experience, 2023 state championship with Northside Christian Academy.
Northside?
He's a trainer, development, and a community activist, man. So we just welcome you, man, and thank you for being a part of this podcast. And we're going to get to rolling on a few questions for you. My first question for you, man, is just tell us about your program at Grind Academy.
So I started Grind Academy around about 2015. Just was working with, some inner city kids, just kind of do something to get myself back together. And then I just kind of fell into the process of, just helping kids, training kids. Never really wanted to do the development thing, just kind of how it happened. And so it just blew up real big, man. Started with maybe like 30 kids in development. And before COVID, had about 150 kids, 200 kids, something like that I was just working with every day. Not 200 a day, but just throughout the month. Then I created a program off of it. Then the program, eventually we just piggybacked, and it was called Grind Academy. And then we just started teams. You know what I'm saying? Started with one team. Then it went up to like 9 teams. And before COVID, man, it got real big. And it was like 22 teams, maybe, something like that. And then we just grinding. Names kind of speak for itself.
Okay. All right. I like that, man. Just talk about, like, how rewarding is that to just start something and then to see it blossom?
It was pretty cool, man. I don't really get excited about a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much like even keel. It's going to be what it's going to be, whether it's good or bad. But, to see, like, me change myself to help somebody else not go through the things that I went through is kind of, the most rewarding piece for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, helping kids stay off the streets, not making bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? I know all the time you can do the right things, but sometimes you still can't save them all. But
Absolutely.
Just to know that, you know what I'm saying, you making an input and doing the things that you needed to do, to be a positive light in the community was pretty cool.
Like it.
Yeah. Ed, to piggyback a little bit on that, I think it's really cool. Obviously we went to high school together, Harry P. Harding University High over there off Ashley Road.
Yes, sir.
I think really interesting where home base is for you. So why don't you talk about a little bit about where your home base is and how you're just still so ingrained in the community there as well, literally where you grew up at.
Right. So going into it, that was my biggest thing. Like you could go anywhere and do some work. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go anywhere and serve your purpose. So like just coming from the west side of Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Understanding as a Pee-wee what we had and what we didn't have, kind of was one of my things. Like, okay, I'm gonna give back. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, we want to grow up and, buy their mom and dad houses and do the material things. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of just wanted to grow up and just do the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't had this coming up on when we came up. So I wanted to show something different, man. Go right back to my hood and give back to my hood when everybody felt like or said, oh, it ain't gonna work because you're on the west side of Charlotte, resources not there, XYZ, boom, boom, boom. Well, I ain't need no resource because I was the resource. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, let me go do my work, you know what I'm saying, and stay consistent with it and show the kids on my side of town, like, you don't got to go to South, you don't got to go to North. We can get this right here, you know what I'm saying? And right here is going to be the best, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what it was, bro.
Like it. I like it. Like it. It's a perfect segue to we just talked about Grind Academy. Obviously, another title you hold is the director of Team United. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, the Team United program? How does that work with Grind Academy? Talk about how that's layered and how you put that together.
All right. So I had an organization before Grind Academy way back. My guy said Canty, who was also the director of Team United, came to me and was, just like, listen, man, we heard good things about you. I know you got some kids. We looking to start some grassroots situation. Once you come over, what I'm saying, and bring the team. So I took them over there. It was like the 6th grade for them. So everything like grassroots wise wasn't entailed at that time.
Right.
So, I had these kids and I was like, man, I got one team. Let me go see what this platform about. And of course, if everybody knows, the Team United is on the Nike platform. But they needed some help. You know what I'm saying? And so I had the stuff to go with what they wanted to go with. So I went over there. I joined them guys. I ended up coaching the high school division of Team United, EYBL and all that stuff. And then I went to them with a vision that I had, far as developing kids and putting kids on this platform so you don't have to go outside your parameters to get kids. You know what I'm saying? And at first they wasn't with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't with it because, it was a big risk and, they had, different people telling them different things. But one thing that I knew that I could do was work. You know what I'm saying? So, I still was with Team United on the high school side, but I stepped out of that. I stayed with that, but then I started my own grassroots situation, which is Grind Academy.
Love it.
So are you doing anything with Team United anymore, or are you just doing more with the Grand?
Yeah. Nah, I'm Team United all the way. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. Talk a little bit about...
I took a risk, you know what I'm saying, and merged and partner my business inside Team United.
Okay. All right. Man, that's exciting, man. That's really exciting. How do you feel like in the program have developed the kids to another level?
I think we top tier, man. Because I think once I showed them the blueprint of how to do it, everybody in the program bought into it. So like at every level, we got, coaches who develop kids, who train kids. They kind of come to my practices and see how we do things. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like all straight across the board on what we do. You know what I'm saying? Defenses ran the same. Of course, your offensive sets and stuff like that is going to be different because you got different personnel. But as far as the development piece, man, we always in the lab, man.
Ed, with obviously you sitting in the seat that you sit in with these programs and you having such an influence in the community, why don't you talk about some of the players that have come out of your tree, right? Whether that be Team United, Grind Academy, what are some notable names that you guys have helped develop, and when these guys have went on to the next levels and doing some cool stuff?
Yeah. So the biggest name that come out of the Team United tree right now, everybody knows Patrick Williams. Played for the Bulls, 4th round draft pick. Straight from the west side of Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? I caught Pat probably sophomore year, freshman year going to sophomore year. He played with us 2 years. He always been with Team United, but he played up the first year, 9th grade, EYBL. He never played 15s. And then we decided to play him 16s, 17s. He's one of the dogs that we had. Juwan Garrett, that's at Nebraska right now. That was at Alabama first. He's one of the dogs. DC Tony, from Fayetteville. I had him. He did a stint with the Nuggets. He's across seas right now. BJ Mack to just finish up at South Carolina. JC Tharrington that went to App State. Khalil Robinson that went to Howard. Man, it's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about me because I really don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my biggest thing is, you know what I'm saying, like what I got now. You know what I'm saying? And the kids that I'm helping now, man, I help a lot of kids who not even on the face of the map of basketball right now. And that's the biggest for me. But got, Jaleel Smith, JJ Grier, you know what I'm saying? Chase Smith. I got some kids, man, that's coming up, and all of them dogs, just because that's just how I roll. But I put out some stuff, man.
How was it to coach Pat, and then did you know when he was younger that he was a pro?
I knew he had the skill set to be a pro. Just his mentality wasn't there all the way. You know what I'm saying? At a young age, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just passive. He wouldn't do aggressive things. It's stuff like that. 6'8", 240. You know what I'm saying? Can shoot, pass, and dribble. So it was there. You know what I'm saying? But once he developed to his year, history was written on that one.
Yeah. He and just to clarify too, Pat was the fourth pick in the NBA draft. I think is he the highest ever come out of Charlotte?
Highest ever come out of Charlotte, man.
Yep. So pretty cool accomplishment there.
Yeah.
So we got one more question for you, Ed, and me and Rico are both, chime in on this. It's just, what does the word community mean to you? Because it sounds like you done a lot for the community. You're real proud of it because you're doing it at home. So what do that word community mean to you?
Man, it mean more than money, to be truthful with you, man. I'm just a firm believer when you do things right, you know what I'm saying, and you serve people, when you serve people the right way, because everybody can be like, oh, I'm out here working, I'm out here doing this, I'm out here doing that, but community is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, bro. Because there's going to be days you ain't going to get money. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be days where you get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to stay consistent with the serving part. And I understand my purpose, dog. You know what I'm saying? And just me doing it where I want to do it, at how I want to do it, can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm quiet about a lot, but my actions show everything kind of how I roll.
Nice, man. I'm excited to get to know you a little bit better over here at Southern Utah, my man.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to really sitting down and really talking with you.
For sure. Anytime, bro.
Yes, sir. Ed, why don't you tell the people where we can find you at, man? Your socials, websites. Why don't you give us a rundown on how do we find you and keep up with you?
Yep. So on my IG, man, is Mr._2200 Ashley Road. Or you can go to my business page, RG_Skills Academy. Facebook, Edward Cooke. And then my Twitter, man, Coach Cook. And then other than that, man, if you're in the city, man, I'm always in one spot only. At 2200 Ashley Road.
2200 Ashley Road. And he's not lying about that. He live in that space.
Yeah.
I plan on being out in Carolina, hopefully in January or February. So I'll definitely look you up.
When you come, man, we'll bring you by, man, treat you nice, man, show you what, kind of how we handle business.
Okay. I can get with that. I appreciate that. Well, everybody, we love.
All right, man, no problem.
I appreciate Ed coming on here to the Basketball Blueprint, man, and we look forward to our next guest next week. Looking to have Coach Tucker, Clay Tucker, and Coach Al Henson on here, and then Rico got one of his guys from Clutch coming next week. So we looking forward to all of that. Thank everyone. See you soon. Peace, love, hair grease. All right, Rico.
Basketball Blueprint out.